legit wonderful.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself.
Don't enjoy yourself. You're only allowing these people to just make more of this with this secret Saiyan who's stronger than freaking SS Blue Vegito.
Cool.
And he's just in the shadows and never mentioned and in his secret prison.
Cool. Cool.
This is what we're getting.
Yep. But people recognize it's a fun joke fluff. Who gives a shit? As opposed to, here's Jiren, the greatest villain I've ever seen.
But he is, though.
Cool. Yep. Get in there.
That sounds like a very similar to reaction that you just had about Dragon Ball Heroes, though, so I'm confused.
No. I was talking, DA showed me another Heroes thing, and I'm just like, cool. No. Super is trash.
There's the tenors of BG's cools that you have to like really listen for the subtlety. Cool is like, yeah, he's okay with it. Cool is he's pissed off at it.
We in there. Trunks and Vegeta's fuse. Cool. Get in there.
Jiren?
Yep.
No. Anything Jiren is like, nah. My girl Belle took me straight to the top.
Why am I not surprised, Belle?
They weren't ready for it. You almost lost to a Ganon.
You don't. That's the story of my life.
You're almost losing to a Ganon?
Almost losing the Ganon. Because if you, no matter who you are, you're always one hit away from almost losing to a Ganon. It's not fair.
Is Ganon really?
I'm just imagining like just milestone moments of your life, like graduating high school. You almost failed. It's just your teacher stamping an F on your paper. Doria!
Go to your job interview for your current job, and he's just waiting there behind the door, charging the kick, just waiting.
All right, let me open this door to the workshop. No! Pokemon had another little trailer thing. Showed off some new Dynamax forms, which are like the giant forms. Charizard looks fucking
so dumb.
I'm so
I
tired
hate
of
all
Pokemon.
of it. How y'all hitting 1,000 with all the humans and the Pokemon are just stinking up the joint. That coffin looks so dumb.
I like Dynamax Charizard. He looks pretty fucking
They
sick.
keep wheeling out Charizard.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm sick of it. Blastoise and Venusaur gets no kind of love. Char is always Charizard, and I'm sick of it.
It's because Charizard, man.
Yeah. Charizard the best.
He's not the best.
He is the best.
Charizard the best.
He's not.
But
He is.
so they showed off a bunch of different Dynamax forms, and they have ones for the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And I just love the fact that Let's Go Pikachu's Dynamax form is just original fat Pikachu.
Seriously,
It's
amazing.
all it is.
Can we talk about Meowths, though?
I hate it. It looks so stupid.
Long cat.
I hate it.
Very long cat.
Yeah.
Like, Pikachu's like, oh, okay, that's a cute callback. Meowth. Wait, guys, what the fuck?
That's that was the drugs finally kicking in. Like, they had some good designs, and then, like, at the peak of the creative portion of their high, they made Sirfetch'd, who's amazing. And then then they lost the buzz, and Dynamax Meowth came out of it. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doolittle.
Oh, did you see
The accent
the
is the thing.
Uh-huh.
See the Reddit stuff?
No.
Wait, what?
The Reddit stuff surrounding Doolittle. There was a dude that was working on a production company, and he just started releasing information. So the director was a piece of that clearly was out of his league and did not know what he was doing and micromanaging everything. So they would be shooting for the day, and the people would go, So where are the animals going to be placed? Because we need to know where Downey's going to be standing so we can place the animals there in post. And he goes, we'll figure it out. Just get this shot of shooting.
Hmm.
And there's like 5 stories of that.
Interesting.
We'll feel it out. Great.
The dude ended it with, I don't know who the production company is that they brought in, but if they can make it even watchable, they all deserve a raise. So he's thinking this is gonna be a dumpster fire.
Interesting.
I'd believe it, which would be very sad for Downey. I feel like he'd just kind of be annoyed.
Who cares? He doesn't care.
He doesn't.
Need it. This dude is doing. This is a passion project out there.
Yeah.
He's just like, whatever. Freaking dog movie, polar bear. Let's rock it.
Yeah,
He don't need this.
He's set for life.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's 100% done.
If they just go, this guy's eating 5 devil fruits, nobody wants to see that. Because it's such a
you
drop
say
from
that.
the Oda quality.
You say that.
You say that, BG, but we got Jinbei fans out there.
You have
Pumping
Jinbei
they fist.
stands out there. People who stand
Everybody
Jinbei.
wants to see SS5 Goku.
Everybody's waiting for that next one.
I think people just want Super Saiyan 4 back.
Oh, definitely. It's the best form. It's the best form.
It's the best form.
I just
But nobody-
on that note, you guys just put out as the first episode of a new Revisited.
Oh, it was so fun. It
Was it,
wasn't
DA?
fun at all.
Was it?
I got so angry, and I'm like, I hate feeling this way. Then I just got drained of energy. I'm like, well, at least I know that I'm not a murderer or anything. It's like, all right, take me in, officer. I did it. Because I just got drained for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I gotta keep the energy up, and I'm just like, oh, BG, go on a huge rant. And BG's like, well, that sucks. Pause, look at me. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh no.
Take the ball, BG.
Oh no. No, sir.
You
Because
dribbling the rest of this shot clock out, my friend.
The issue with that was you went 4.5 minutes. We played about 20 seconds. I went for maybe 40 seconds, and then you jumped right back in. So I'm like, oh, he's got more in him. And then for the beginning of part 2, you go on another rant.
Oh,
And then you just, for like 5 minutes, go, yeah, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, he threw.
Oh, he used it all up. He got nothing left.
He threw it all
I'm
at the
not
spirit
an
bomb and still
I'm
had
not an
14
angry
episodes to
person.
go.
But this dude was talking all this hot nonsense.
Yeah, it was terrible.
And I just exploded like 3 times. And then I just went, and it wasn't like fun. Genlock sucks. Oh my goodness. This was like, dude, you're doing stuff that legitimately pisses me off.
He was so mad.
Did y'all see that updated Sonic?
yes.
I was gonna
Oh.
get to that after this.
Okay.
We stand with movies.
Alright. Yes. He looks so much better.
Look good.
Oh, what
It
happened,
looks
EA?
big good.
You were the
Oh,
one talking
no,
about.
no. I said it looked fine. Now
Uh-huh.
I'm saying it looks good.
Bruh.
I never said that looked good.
Bruh.
I was on the fine train.
That train was a crash. Because he wasn't fine.
Yeah.
He wasn't okay.
We still doing this.
He wasn't a 5.56.
We still doing it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 200.
2200?
We in here.
200 episodes in the year 2020. So just all the coincidence.
Oh no, we need to reboot.
It's time.
No more 2020, nothing.
Yeah.
2.0 does not exist.
Yeah, this is yeah, it's we've been doing this too long.
You've been doing it for a very long time.
I went back and I've actually started. I'm gonna be trying to compile a big ass list from the start of when we moved to this channel, which was the old 2200 Gaming, which then we just converted into our regular channel to be just where everything lives. Which we started at like episode like 133 or something here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening from there up until now and just collecting the best moments. Like, I'm just going to make a giant list of things that I think are funny and then just try to pare it down into palpable chunks from there.
Wow, a 3-minute video, huh?
Damn.
2 episodes into this, and we've got a few. I'm at the power line catching on fire story right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
What a time.
Yeah. But I did go back once. DA, on a year on the dot, retweeted "Happy Birthday, Haru," and then he's just like, "We talked about this last year." And then I re-listened to the clip. I'm like, what are all the clips that we have? And
Oh yeah, there are a bunch.
Versus did a lot. And I do have a now in my head contender for my favorite moment. Still up there is the adult theater. Hey, I'm fapping here. But the solid 5 where I said that I was a solid 5 in all categories. And then, hey, baby, do you want safe? Here's my Tesla. Here's my house. Here's my penis.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sat down and listened to all those or a bunch of those clips. I was like, man's good at clipping.
Oh yeah, no, he is.
So yeah, I will be slowly and hopefully steadily collecting all those. Your weekly reminder, though, that Black Lives Matter and to wear your fucking mask. Seriously, Australia is partying right now. I just saw.
We are too. What are you talking about, Mike?
Seriously,
What's the problem?
This party never stopped.
We defeated the virus in 8 days, and then we went back to normal.
100%.
I believe that's exactly what happened.
Meanwhile, Rudy Giuliani.
On his deathbed, we hope.
What happened?
He has COVID.
No.
BG, you sound so concerned.
I am. Terrible. It's not. Anybody that denies it or is just like it's not that big a deal, and then they have to go through it, they're always like, "Oh, this was horrible."
You sounded like, I believe it was, I want to say it was John DiMaggio. It was one of many like prolific cartoon voice actors where they were reciting the Star Wars Episode 4 as various voices and characters, and he was impersonating Tracy Morgan. That's what you just sounded like with your feigned.
Interesting. Never heard it.
I just remember from that, I'm telling you, he would say. Yeah. We've been doing this for 200 episodes. Just a lot of like personal life stuff, like in celebration. I'm just saying for episode 200, the Compbros, they just moved into a
What? No, we didn't. Yes,
we
did.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
I was about to be like, no, don't make me a liar. So how was the move?
Rough.
The move was rough.
Uh-oh.
No. it was rough in that it was just a lot of trips over like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, okay.
Because we were like, let's get a U-Haul. And our dad was like, oh, y'all don't need no U-Haul. We got 3 drivers. We got 3 cars.
No, mistake.
Oh, yeah, it sure was.
Big mistake.
Just give us the U-Haul. Nah. Okay. It was about 6 to 7 trips.
Yeah.
And then what's funny is it was 6 to 7 trips. And yet most of the crap we're buying now. So if we would have just bought that stuff back then, it would have been horrible.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what?
Been there,
Now that I'm actually listening, I can tell you guys are in a new space. The acoustics are different.
Oh yeah. There's more reverb in the background.
It's a lot more empty, so it's going to be a bit of an echo until the walls get covered.
Yeah.
I might just put some stuff, some
Soundproofing's not terribly
Soundproofing. It's not expensive.
Yeah, but it's not. It's lame. It's a bedroom.
It's not.
Put up some posters or something. It's fine.
No,
it'll absorb it.
soundproofing.
You can do both.
It looks lame.
You can do both.
He just doesn't like the wavy cotton. Like, yeah, he's not a fan.
You're such a bum.
Yeah, he's a bum. He can't hear the difference. If there's just like, 64K bit 128. What's the difference? Yeah, there's a difference.
So, did the immortal dog move with you guys?
Nope.
I thought not.
What do you mean? Man, she would be at my feet right now, knocking over all my terabits.
100%. That's where she would always try to be right there.
I'm just, she was the unofficial 5th member of the cast.
Yeah, and we're starting anew.
May she rest in peace. Her memory will live on.
I was over that.
Yeah, you can say that for about 2 weeks. That dog is on her last leg. Literally.
She's been on it for, I feel like, years, man.
That's ridiculous.
She refuses. Just enjoy your eternity.
She's like, this is my eternity.
The first night we moved here, I spent a large portion just building some crap in my room.
Yeah.
I was not it. I love working with my hands, but there was 2 times I built something incorrectly and I had to tear it down and rebuild it.
That's the worst.
And I was just like, ugh. Like, okay, so DA, we're looking at my desk right now. If you've been on my Twitter or Facebook, you've probably seen the desk. We're looking at my desk right now. On the right side of it is like a little pouch, a little cubby hole to hold cords or whatever you want to hold. I had built the poles backwards, so the cubby hole would have been in the inside. And I'm like, and it wouldn't even wrong. It wouldn't even fit because there's something right here. So I was like, do I care enough about it? And then I paid for it, so I'm using it. So I had to completely. The chair I built too, installed it backwards first. Yeah.
It is the worst. Especially like, I'm trying to think of, like I have a liquor cabinet thing that I bought and was building downstairs, and I'm pretty sure I put
the pinkies up.
One of the like shelving units that's like in the middle of it upside down. And I was like, take it all apart, put it back together.
Yeah, you just look at it like you mother.
Because like a lot,
you want to be mad at the thing, but you're really mad at yourself.
Yeah, and it's just like typically when you're like building something like that, just like you go into like a trance. You're like, look at direction, put piece on, screw. Look at direction, put piece on, screw. Look at direction, put piece. Uh-oh. 3 pieces ago, piece. There's a problem.
The grill.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. Thankfully, there was already a TV mount from the people that were here before. So I was able to just put up the TV.
Lazy.
No, because then I could just use the one I got for the one downstairs whenever we get it.
Pretty high up, I will say, but that just might be just the distance between the computer and the TV.
No.
Okay.
It is pretty
That's
high
what
up.
you get for being lazy.
But I'll live with it.
That's what you get.
Man, Man, shut up.
I'm just saying. Because this bastard, he's just like, oh, I want a TV. I want a 55 inch. That's the perfect size. That's
50.
what I want. 50 inch is the perfect size. That's what I want. I'm searching. Couldn't find anything. He's just like, oh, look at
I
this.
did want the 55. I just was like,
Yeah. He wanted the 55. He's like, mother, this was $400. This was $450. This was $500. This is some garbage. How much you pay for yours, dear? I was like, all up, I paid like $380. Not too much. He's like, oh man. He's just searching, and he gave up.
it wasn't a give up. I found a pretty good TV.
A pretty good TV.
It's got a gaming engine and all types of crap.
Pretty good TV.
Yes.
That sounds
What do
like
I need?
giving up.
What do I need an exceptional TV for?
I didn't say exceptional.
That's what the 450 boys were.
No,
exceptional.
no,
and that's after they were
not
marked
only-
down for Black Friday.
Not only did you lower the inch by 5 inches, you also pay how much?
$298.
That you could have found it for cheaper if you kept looking, but you gave up, and I'm so disappointed in you.
There was no give up.
The
It was a
BG
good.
over in Rosemary would not give up, but your
What are you
heart,
talking about? I gave up all the time. Do I need to
you
go
gave
to
up over there, as a matter of fact.
Do I need to show you my various AMV projects? Literally just sitting on hard drive.
Disgusting. So disappointed. Because I'm just like, because he was going to Walmart and there was a bunch of just like bum TVs like RCA and Spectra and Westgate crap like that, where you just go, is this a TV? And I'm like, roll them dice, roll the bones. You get that boy for like $250. It's a 60 inch. It craps out on you in a week. Hey, whatever.
Bro, I legit saw a 75 inch for $420.
Roll them bones.
No.
Who cares?
I care.
And he gave up and got a pretty good TV.
Yes.
Ugh.
Very good for the price.
Yeah, every year for Black Friday, you look at ads and you just like look at Best Buy or Walmart and you're just like, half of these brands I've never heard of before.
Legit never. Who are you?
Yeah, and they're new every year. They're new names every year.
Gave up.
It's not a give up. It was a great purchase. I'm happy with it.
And in other news...
Oh, wait. No. Let's go back to talking about giving up. Where's your box spring, DA?
It's too cold to put it together.
You are...
That's all there is to it.
You are nuts, so...
Unless I'm hot, I'm always cold. That's my only default. That's my only thing. It's just like, it's too hot or it's too cold. That's all I got.
Are you building it
like
outside?
A lizard.
I don't care.
What?
Are you building it outside?
We're still waiting on heat. So we're using electric heaters at the moment.
I see. Okay.
And this little baby is a little baby.
Yeah.
That is a bit more excusable.
No.
Emphasis
no,
on
no bit.
A bit.
And it's not like I'm sitting on the ground with a single mattress. I got one of them thingies.
Yeah, one of them
thingies.
I don't know what it's called.
No, Mike. One of them thingies.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
What's it called? The platform thing? What's it called?
Oh no, we're gonna wait.
Yeah,
what is it called, DA?
Yeah, what is it called? It's not the bed's frame. I almost said the bread frame. It's not the bed frame because that's just two little pole things.
This is an adult who has started on his career.
I think it's just a platform bed. I don't know what it's called.
Who is known by many famous voice actors.
Yeah.
I searched for it many times with finding a good price. What was I searching for? I don't remember. But it's the thing. It's got legs and it's got a wire and it's good.
I hope to God.
It's high off the floor. It's great. It's like I said, it's not like I'm just on the floor with a single mattress on the floor. I'm high up. I'm good. I just need to do the box frame. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know if I'm going to have mistakes like y'all. I got to clean up all them boxes and crap in my room before I start up with that. So it's a slow going thing. I'm waiting for the heat to get warm, to get going. I'm good for right now. And then,
my TV, like I'm good for right now.
No, you're good forever.
No,
Are you gonna upgrade?
If I find a good TV, absolutely.
Oh my
Not this
goodness.
year, but probably next year.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm good for this year.
For now is not for a year. For now is a week or so.
You crazy? No, for now can be anything. You buy a $600 car and it works for now. That's fine.
I guess words just mean whatever we want it to mean.
Yeah, they're all made up.
Debate.
Oh my god.
Oh man. This is week 1.
Here we are.
Of the new house.
Regardless of wherever we were, DA and I were going to get into some sort of argument. We always do.
Oh, true. I had somebody ask me.
It wouldn't even be this if he wasn't calling me out for being some sort of bum while he's literally out there with a handkerchief on a stick.
I am not, sir. What do you have? You have a thingy and a bed. I have a thingy and a bed. What's the difference?
I am buying a box spring because I don't like how low this is.
Okay, that's fine. Mm-hmm. But for
now, if I had it right now, if I had it in my position, if I had it right now,
because you some kind of in part Eskimo, I can't do nothing about that.
What? I am very comfortable.
I can't do that.
So
I use my heater to knock out the chill, not to get warm. If y'all got it on little platforms and stuff by y'all feet and head, you and Chris just like.
If you look at us, if you take a picture of us right now, you would think that we were on different parts of the world. BG is literally sitting there in a t-shirt and nothing else. I've got a hoodie, hood up, and a cover around me. I look like I'm a cancer patient.
Yikes.
Send that picture.
I
am. That is as we're talking.
So,
look at this garbage.
So just so I'm clear. So just so I'm clear.
Who looks more like the bum? In all honesty, who looks more like the bum?
Are you texting this to us or what?
I'll put it in the Discord.
So just so I'm clear, you just like all DA's missing is the box spring, which is just like the thing, one piece, and you just put it on your bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I retract my statement. There's no excuse.
No. He already has the frame. It's already built. The platform, everything. That's all built. He just needs to slide the box spring under the mattress.
I need to build the box spring.
No, the box spring is the thing that goes under your top mattress.
Yeah.
That's not building.
Yes, it is.
You take it out and it inflates.
No, it doesn't. You got to build it.
You got the platform. That's what that was.
Sir. I love proving you wrong. And I'm fixing to do that right now. Please. Yeah, if we going back into the freaking Atlanta days.
Please, I'm waiting.
Because at least every box spring that I have owned in my life is just a solid thing.
It's a solid box.
It's not built. It's just...
Hold on.
No, wait, look. You got to look right here. Put together.
Okay. Can you go up, please? Mm-hmm. Metal box.
Easy assembly.
Okay. No, metal frame. Bruce put the frame together.
No, that's not the frame. That's a different thing.
So you're gonna have a platform on a frame?
It's a frame on a platform? No, it's a box spring. See? It just looks different.
See, that's
basically it's just a box spring.
Okay,
but
it's just a weird box spring. No, that's not a box spring.
Yes, it is.
Well, yeah.
It's literally a box spring, but it's just a metal one.
It's different. Box spring. Because box springs to me.
But what it is a box spring.
When y'all hear box spring, what do y'all think?
A wooden thing covered in like...
It's just inflatable.
Thing of fabric.
Inflatable wood.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It's just like a wooden, basically, a wooden shell with like a thin piece of fabric on it that supports your mattress.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is just metal.
That's what I thought it was.
Well, whoops, you're wrong.
Okay.
And I'm right. My goodness.
This has been 20 minutes of episode 200 of the podcast of stuff.
Oops, I put it in the wrong chat, and what did they say?
Wow!
So you would say that was the first 2200.
So he sent that to our brother's chat and everything, and he just said "poke and a homeless person?" ? And then
Wow. You look like
I really,
you would
I
be
really thought y'all let homeless.
in that picture, DA. You look like
This mother said, I really thought y'all let homeless person in your house.
to me.
You
You
actually
look
finally
like
shared it. Oh no!
yeah. DA, at least just in this picture, looks like the like shabby mystic man you'd find at a crossroads. Just like. Choose which direction you go. Your fate lies in one direction.
These riddles 3.
Yeah.
No, you look like a homeless dude. BG looking like BG.
I'm living a life.
Oh boy.
I really thought
Okay.
y'all let a homeless person in your house. Hey, brother, you gonna let a man in? He hungry. It's cold out here. Help a man.
Oh man, it's cold in here too.
What y'all doing? Y'all as homeless as me.
Y'all
Y'all
having a
want
box.
money?
I don't got no box.
I got some cash, bro. Y'all need this? What's up?
Yeah, here's $5. Get this
Hey, man,
fixed.
I was
Hey,
gonna buy
keep
myself
it
some
together,
heroin,
brother.
but-
We gonna go up. We gonna get up.
Oh boy. So, in the complete opposite of homelessness, Ralph.
Yeah.
So
Hi.
Ralph got his this is the first car that you've bought, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he the days of Greyhound and trains are
Fucking over. Over. No more. No more. No more will I be stuck in a public transportation death trap with
But
no
the
electricity or
story.
heat that is set to be terminated by an invincible mechanical deer. No more will I have a giant death trap stormed by border police. No longer will I ride a train whose track shatters from the wind. No more. No more.
But the stories.
No.
Do it for the goose.
No.
This is the goose I'm with.
DA
Do it for the
is
goofs.
all for the goofs. Never a day.
No.
He's
No,
not
Live for the goofs, die for the goofs.
No. I've had enough of the goofs. I want some fucking normalcy.
So it's a Honda. What type of
Yep.
car?
Accord Sport 2020.
Okay. Oh, brand new.
Brand new.
Very nice. It's newer than mine.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
only
but yours
paying
is like $300,000. Shut up.
I'm only paying with my insurance $330.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
That's
Bruh,
that's not too much more.
Michigan. Go ahead.
So that's not too much more than I was paying for the Dart.
Dart.
The
Yeah.
pumpkin. Call it what it was.
Yes, it would. Yes, the pumpkin.
Michigan's
Respect.
insurance is disgusting. You're looking at like $240 a month on just insurance.
Mine was actually higher than it should have been just because the car is brand new. Normally
Yeah.
it would have only been like $50 to $60.
Yeah,
It was
I'm sure.
I think it's
75.
like a combo of brand new and technically you're a newly licensed driver.
nope, that is no part of it.
Really?
That had no part of it.
Interesting.
They only look at your driving record, not your period of
Longevity.
not your tenure on driving.
Okay.
I have a license with a clean history with no reports at all. So it was knocked down heavily because of that.
Yeah. Any history you had that was like what 10 years ago?
Well, not even. No history. It never existed. This is the birth of history this year.
Oh boy. So wait, you used to tell me that you would drive your dad and mom to. Okay.
The law don't matter when your family are cops. Come on now.
All right. All right. Well, congrats in person now.
Thank
As
you.
much as in person as we can be.
Hey, hopefully we'll be seeing each other soon enough.
Nope. I'll just say this. You're lucky we're not in person. Because I would be roasting you.
Oh.
I just roast people. That's all.
Oh, I know. To be fair, so you did. I will bring this up. BG in his ever pragmatic fucking personality comments that I only managed to I'm actually managed to find a car whiter than myself. I want you to understand this that was actually not my choice. I outlined when I went to the dealership. That I did not want a white.
No, stop making fun of me.
I did not want
this? Yo, hold up.
White car. I didn't want a blue car. I didn't want a bright red car. I was looking for a pewter gray, a dark gray, or like a silver or like a darker red.
How boring.
Going for just a regular, normal color for a car.
Hey, blue is regular. I love me some blue.
Boring. I'm not a big fan of the blues on cars. Boring. But so the dealer is asking me questions. He's like, okay, how much looking to put down? I give him my range. Okay, what are you looking for month? This is my range. Okay. Well, I got
exactly one car for you.
No, he's like, I have a few options for you in the colors you want, but if you want a newer car, which it sounds like you do, I have one option available for you, and it's a brand new model, brand new car.
Hey, look at your arm.
And we got
that's what we got, bruh.
We got a brand new. It's a special deal because they want to get rid of the new cars because people aren't buying them right now. So like,
broke boys.
So they're like, here, do this. This is an option. 2020 model, X per month, X down, and you have this in the car, and this included with your package. And I'm like, because I had researched this before I went into the dealership, and everything they offered, I should be paying closer to $425 a month for. I'm only paying $350 with my insurance. That prior quote was before insurance. So I actually have been a really good deal.
Yeah.
So I'll take the white.
That, based on the square footage of this house, we should be paying closer to $1,000 a month.
Really?
Mm-hmm. As far as me roasting people on comments, I only do it if family is not involved. So if your mom or somebody tags you in a post, like, look at my son's picture, I'm not gonna roll up.
You don't do that.
But if you are posting your own pictures, flame away. Don't ever forget in colored sunglasses, Mike. Don't ever forget we did that.
Oh no. I totally
that was legit the best one. Legit. I go back to that Twitter thread every now and then just to laugh.
That's kind of weird.
It's funny.
How long ago was that?
Well, I only have to look up colored sunglasses or Heil rule. I don't have to scroll through my post for 20 minutes to find it.
Okay.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Just going scroll. No.
Okay. Heil rule. Forgot about that. Oh boy. So yeah, you guys had some interesting things. Only this is the airest of quotes around interesting.
To be the most fair.
Yes, to be the most fair. So cut my hair this weekend, and I did the thing you're not supposed to do.
Oh no.
The whoopsie. So just buzzing the sides, and
wait, you cut your own hair?
Just the sides.
Oh Mike.
Gotta keep it straight.
Why is there not a picture of this?
You gotta
this it's not super bad because I corrected as much as I could. And right now,
well, you gotta patch your hair together. Well, you gotta get your hair patched. No.
It's
a problem.
So typically, I get like a 2, like the razor guard 2 on the sides. So I'm like doing it, and then some hair gets caught in the clippers. Basically, like when that happens, just the clippers will be like, and it just sounds awful. So I'm like cleaning it, like take the guard off, cleaning it out. Finally, like, okay, there we go, it's working again. And then I went back to cutting on the, like, right on the sideburn. I was like, zzz. There wasn't a guard on. It's like, fuck!
Oh, no.
So just, like, on the left side of my face, there was just basically to the scalp.
Oh.
And so I basically then just put the one guard on, all the side, like, the top of my head's fine. But just everything on the sides is now at a 1. And then there's just, like, if you look at it, you can see on the left side of my head, there's just, like, a path. That's a bit shorter than everything else.
This isn't your liquor cabinet, Mike. You can't break this down and build it back up.
Yeah.
Start again.
Yeah.
Hair go back. Hold up. No.
So yeah, that's, you know, like, in 2 weeks, I will even things out again. I mean, granted, it's the best time to have a fuck up like this because no one's looking, and headphones cover up the patch, so it's fine. But yeah, I was like, the last time this happened when I was 4. That wasn't me, that was somebody else, and they had to shave my entire head.
Oh.
Yeah.
I give up.
I mean, it was a thought. Like, that has been a thought where it's just like, if the top gets too long over the winter and I'm, like, really not liking it, I may just, not bald, but, like,
no,
army
one
style.
of me, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the most interesting that's happened in my life recently. just
Oh,
house and
wow.
chore stuff. I mean, like, oh, actually, one thing which I actually want to you guys to kind of join me in this. So I've been kind of prepping up to try and do some streaming again, and
I'm in there now.
I did this isn't a multiplayer, but this would be like you guys would still be in like Discord and like just in there. I did a Ocarina of Time randomizer on my own. Which, are you guys familiar with that at all?
No, I was just about to ask.
So, there's a bunch of different Zelda and some Metroid randomizers where basically they take all of the items in the game, and for the Ocarina of Time one specifically, you can go super hardcore with what is switched around. It switches all the items from where they are. So, like, a small key in the forest temple could be at the bottom of the well in Kakariko Village as a child. So, like, the boss keys are flipped around. The items are flipped around. You can turn it on, which I did. All the gold Skulltulas have different items, and all the gold Skulltula, like, the tokens can be in chests. You can have all the cows in the game where you play Epona's song to, they give you an item randomly. And basically, it's just you need to collect all the shit that you need to collect to beat the game. The Temple of Time is open, the forest is open, basically, so you just run around, collect as much shit as you can. Yeah, there's a website that basically you create a seed, like, and then in that seed, there's like a spoiler log, so I would give that to, like, you guys, and you could know where everything is if you wanted to, and I'll just be running around Hyrule just trying to find shit.
We will f you over.
I wouldn't listen to any suggestions you guys give me.
What? What if we're telling the truth?
I'll just be wandering around, doing my own thing.
You don't want this, Mike.
But yeah, I plan because there's a Ocarina of Time one, there's a Majora's Mask one, there is a Link to the Past one, and then there's the Metroid ones. I think the Link to the Past one too, you could do like co-op as well. So I just want to just start going through those and just have people on stream. And the other game that I want to stream, which I keep forgetting that we tested it, is DA. We need to play River City Girls.
Yes, we do.
So I will be trying to get all of that figured out and just try and get a little schedule going. So I'm
going to tell you this, Mike. I predict problems because we've been trying to play Among Us for about 2.5 months.
Well, like, that you need a lot of people. This I only need, like, for River City Girls, I just need DA. And for the Ocarina of Time one, it'd just be whoever's available. So, like, Ralph, any of you guys.
Anybody can jump in.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yes. Yeah, Among Us, that's a whole other issue. I have played Among Us for the first time with some of my buddies here.
It's so fun.
It was a smaller group, so it was a little bit more challenging. Just because games were going super quick. I want to do, if we can set it up, because it's a mod. Have you seen proximity chat?
No, I have.
Yeah, I have.
It is cool. So basically, you can hear people if you're close to them. You can talk to people in the game, but like as you get further away, like people will start to slowly go, and like, so if the killer is like a little wordy, whether it's like, "Ha, got you," like, you know, like something, and like you hear that, and you just like go around the corner, and like you see a dead body, you're like, oh, Mike just killed someone. Yeah.
I just want to play because I love being deceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hear you. I have now played Among Us a few times, and I've actually never lost as the imposter. Not once.
I have, dude. I did through complete bush. The first time we were at the house and I killed one of my brothers, and they screamed, "I knew it!" and everybody heard it. And then I reported the body, and I went, "Where was everybody?" And they were like, "Oh, it's him," because I reported it too quickly after him screaming, "I knew it." And there's been times where I'm like, I done talked my way out of being the killer, and it's down to the last two people, and I'm just running around trying to kill them, hitting the button, and it's just not working. And then they call the chat and just like, "Get out of here."
Yeah, when I played with
so
my
mad.
buddies, I think we must have played like somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30 games, and I got imposter once.
Oh, that's that bad RNG.
And it was near the end, like near the end of those games, and I went a little too trigger happy with the kills, because then either someone hit the report button, and there was only 2 other people left besides me, and they're like, "Yeah, we've been hanging out the entire time. It's you, Mike." I'm like, well, shit. Yes, we
Fuck
needs
you,
to
Amber.
happen.
Somebody's calling you out, Ralph.
Fuck you, Amber. Says the girl who won't play the game.
I never. Well done, Amber.
Don't give her that.
Oh, definitely give it all that.
Yeah,
Turn.
give her all that credit. So,
All that clout, right, BG?
Oh,
I will tell you this. She saw that tweet of yours, and she had words for you, my man.
why? What did I do?
what did he do?
The girl streamer thing.
I hope
Oh.
she knows that was sarcasm. Because there was a nobody that had went not to be sexist, but being a woman in the FGC instantly gives you clout. And I'm like, well, I've been in the stream with friends of mine that have like 22 viewers. I'm sure they would love some of that clout that having a vagina instantly gives them. Like, he's just talking out of his butt. Yeah, it was in response to something else. I just didn't quote tweet it to give him more exposure and stuff.
I was going to have some words.
Yeah, no, dude, that would be horrendous if I was just like, "Oh, you got a vagina? That's clout." No.
Can you imagine? I was just waiting, like, because we were talking about it. I'm like, I don't like that. That don't sound like BG. But
Yeah,
I'd be
I read
surprised.
that with some sarcasm. It felt
Yeah.
sarcastic.
I'm like, BG's had some bad takes, but that'd be the king of all bad takes.
I have bad takes when it comes to like media. When it comes to people, I don't have too many bad takes. Trans or women too.
You never
Be as
said
gay as
that
you like.
in call.
Whatever.
You fuck.
What?
So now Amber's throwing shade at Ralph.
Oh.
I paraphrased that pretty much. No,
Paraphrase.
I got the gist of it.
I don't remember exactly what I fucking said. It's me.
Oh boy. All right.
That's something along the lines of it's BG and bad takes or his thing.
Hold on, I'll try to find the actual tweet so people know where I was coming from.
Fuck you, Amber. I'm trying, okay?
I have a
guys
nice new
remember to
white
fucking
car
send it.
now. that I didn't want, BG.
Oh yeah. No, I wanted a nice darker color because that's my preference.
A car as gray as my soul.
You right. There is no lie.
All right, let's go through some news. We
Oh
got.
no, this coward did not delete it.
Uh-oh.
What a coward!
Ooh, yeah.
There we go.
You got blown up. What a coward!
All right. So, Sting is back, the wrestler on AEW.
No, that's not a. It
What?
makes a lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Has he I know of him, like I know he was a big deal, especially with the WCW, but like, what has he done?
He's WCW's Undertaker.
Yeah, it's just like the Mystique.
Yep,
Okay.
that is exactly who Sting is. If you know who Taker is, his thing, what he's done, the kind of ambiance he gives to the ring, that was Sting in WCW, just more of like a faster, like more athletic version of Taker.
Okay. Yeah, just I've always like seen things with Sting, but it's just like it's like the Boba Fett argument where it's just like there's all this hype around him, but I don't know why.
Okay, but now we do, thanks to Mandalorian.
Yes.
Well, no, that doesn't count because you can't go, oh, now I understand the hype that was just created 2 weeks ago. No.
There's still hype.
That's not how this works.
There's still hype.
Retrospective hype.
30 years of hype. Oh, this character's awesome. And now he does something awesome. You're like, see?
Exactly.
It's confirmation bias of awesomeness. You've done nothing.
I've known all along.
We knew the payoff was coming eventually. And it did.
Yeah, okay, Hunter.
You are indeed correct, sir. Hunter will get good. Hunter will get good.
No, it's
Hunter
already good. It's already degraded.
It's building. It's building. It's building. It's dead. It's building.
The other note on Star Wars 2 is that I'd say mostly positive reception to Ahsoka Tano in live action from last week's
She was perfect.
Mandalorian episode. Yeah, I was completely happy with it. A lot of people were just like, why did she struggle against that one lady? It's like yes.
This is disgusting. I don't. Why?
Whatever.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's like, yes, a Jedi should be able to, like, no effort a non-Jedi, but then it'd be boring. So, like, obviously they're going to try and make a fight scene have a little bit of stakes.
Let's face it. You could use the argument of she was trying to not kill her. It would be too easy for her to kill her.
Yeah,
she
like,
needs to subdue.
Yeah. Just, the armchair people. It's like, well, actually, just...
She could have used the force on the spear, made her trip herself, knocked down, and then restrained her. I've seen all of the fucking armchair martial artists describe how the fight should have gone.
Like there was a moment in this week's episode where like there's a thing that could have happened that like may have helped a thing, but like I was just like when it's spoilers when
you can give approximations
when the robots were going to take the Grogu, and Mando is running up the mountain. He has summoned his jetpack remotely before. He could have summoned it to come to him and then flown the rest of the way up the mountain. That's all I'm saying. Like, but that's like his whole thing. It's like, yeah, that could have happened. It didn't. Moving on.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't be able to find this Jedi person in this week's episode.
Yeah.
Because we all know that's coming.
Yep. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I'm guessing because I think I've heard rumors. It's one of the dudes from Rebels.
Ezra?
Yeah, I
They're
think
just
so.
putting everything into this show.
Yeah,
just
they
to
are.
be like, oh, y'all didn't like the movies? Well, here's everything that y'all want. Here's everything y'all do like at once.
To be fair, beyond that, they actually didn't even have to give us all these people. The show was good without any of these callbacks. To be fair,
It is.
season
yeah.
1 was outstanding, and we had almost no callbacks.
Wow, this is like the reverse Gotham. Because season 1 of Gotham was all callbacks and like, hey, it's her. And then they were just like, no, let's just make a TV show.
Yeah, no, that's the reason why The Mandalorian is doing so fucking well, is because it actually can stand on its own legs with its own plot and its own characters.
No, it's doing so well because it's Star Wars. And super fan servicey. Boba Fett.
Again, this season is a lot of extra people out of nowhere, sure. But again, season 1 wasn't that.
Yeah, but
And
you
yet it
had
was
Baby
still-
Yoda to just make them all doughy-eyed.
I mean, yeah, sure, the Baby Yoda character is one of those sticking points, of course. But the plot, the writing, the cinematography, the scene making, like all of it, the set pieces, it's all actually really good in season 1. And again, they didn't have Ahsoka Tano or Boba Fett or these other extra characters. It was all self-contained shit with original characters for the most part.
You just said a name I've never heard in my life. Ahsoka's great. I like Ahsoka.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
But no, Star Wars fans will drink up anything Star Wars.
I'm
Anything
not
that is of
Star Wars fan.
mediocre or greater quality. And I can't even say that because there's people that think The Last Jedi is an amazing masterpiece. That film sucked.
Yeah, I'm the same with Ralph. Like, the show, like, you cut away all the callbacks and stuff, there's still a good show underneath. You can still not be like, oh, they're shoving too much stuff down our throat, but there's still a good show at its core. Well made, good characters, what have you. And I'm still enjoying it.
100%.
On the movie front, and actually, we'll go Star Wars segue to movie and then movie to more movie stuff. Oscar Isaac, who played Poe Dameron in the latest trilogy, is slated to play Solid Snake in the upcoming Metal Gear Solid movie.
He has a good face for it.
Pretty solid choice.
I was going to go the opposite. I don't see it. You really don't? Yeah, I don't see it. Okay.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people said that about Henry Cavill as Geralt. Wait for the actual screen test.
Oh,
least-
Amber, no.
At least Henry Cavill has. At least Henry Cavill has like a bigger face. He looks too. He's too handsome. He doesn't look.
Snake is
rugged
meant to
enough.
be handsome.
He doesn't
Yeah, he
look
is.
like rugged enough.
Snake is not meant to be rugged.
No.
Solid Snake is not rugged.
You don't think that looks like Solid Snake? No, I don't. I just don't see it.
I
So
do.
I can see it, and I think once the stuff like actual,
Oh yeah.
because I remember the
Outfit,
initial
lighting.
reaction, even initial reaction to just the costume screen test of Cavill. Everyone was like, I don't know. Like, even Ralph, I think you go back, Ralph was
Yeah,
like iffy
yeah,
on
yeah.
it, and then the show
was.
came out, and it's like, holy fuck, he looks awesome. So
Yeah. Holy fuck, that's literally Geralt.
yeah. So just wait. Like that's my thing. I think it can be a good choice.
They're calling it Metal Gear Solid, right? So it's not Metal Gear, it's not Outer Heaven, it is a Metal Gear Solid story. What the fuck are they going to go with? Shadow Moses? Is that what we're going to get us in a movie format? Like, what are we dealing with?
Probably.
I have so many fucking questions now because Metal Gear Solid is particular.
The games are basically movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then on, go ahead.
Just, I've been seeing a lot of fan casting. So, BG and Mike, I know at least you two played Metal Gear Solid, right?
1 through 3, some are 4, some are 5.
Okay, that's basically enough for the question I want to ask. Do you have, off the top of your head, a cast list for who you want to play who?
Not a bit. I've never been a big
I was just curious.
Yeah, I've never been a big fantasy cast because there's so many actors and actresses out there. Or do actresses still want to be called actors? Or I can't remember. There's so many of them out there that I don't know almost anything about that are good for the role.
Like also just fan casting in your mind, you go, oh, I want this person to play it, and then that person doesn't play. You go, man, that person would have been a whole lot better. You just have that in your mind even without
Yeah.
And there's also the fact that you'll just go back to the same couple of people. Like there's been a rumor bouncing around that Tom Holland's gonna be in the remake of Back to the Future. I'm like, Tom Holland's in everything. Chill out with him.
He has been stupid busy.
Yes.
Yeah, people have said they wanted Tom Holland to be Otakon. That was a fantasy cast.
Yeah, so that's one of those things where it's just like back in the day when Megan Fox was like Megan Fox and everything. It's like there's other fantasy cast everywhere.
I mean, just look at the MCU. I would not have picked Chris Pratt for Star-Lord. I would not have picked Chris Evans for Captain America. Because the only thing superhero I knew him from was in Johnny Storm.
He was also in Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah, he was good in that. But I'm talking just superhero
Pilgrim.
movie. Yeah, I would not have just gone, that's who I want for Captain America. And now I do not want another person for Captain America.
Retire.
It's like, what is so there's
whole thing.
Uncharted. He just shot a war. He's like in a war movie coming out. There's that really awful action movie that him and Daisy Ridley are that they're releasing because there's nothing else to release.
He was in some type of psychological thriller or horror movie.
That he's filming Spider-Man right now,
which is 100% multiverse stuff. There was a promotional thing from some different country. It was like, who's your favorite Spider-Man? Well, now you don't have to choose with the Spider-Man verse coming to the MCU. Yeah, like, ooh, okay.
Spider-Man, all the homes.
Not my home.
Spider-Man, always home.
Yep. And the final little bit of
I'm sorry to cut you off real quick.
Go ahead.
Somebody said they really want Toby to give him the great power, great responsibility stuff.
That, I would completely accept that.
Yeah, awesome. I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be mad.
Toby got the full thing, and then what's his name?
Garfield
got like a jumbled mess of one. Yeah. It's not about the choice that you make; it's about what you can do. Responsibility. It's like, oh, that was terrible.
It's basically like a LaCroix to the flavored water of original Spider-Man trilogy to the LaCroix.
Bro, I went to Rite Aid to get some garbage bags, and I saw that, I almost tipped it over. And just put it on my card.
I thought you loved that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And the last little bit of news, or movie news, Warner Bros. Is deciding to release their entire slate of
everything
to HBO Max, and AMC is not pleased.
Of course not.
Quote:
theaters are already a commodity, and AMC's big thing is they're afraid that people will have the home experience and go, what do I need a theater for?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But there's still people that are out there like, I want the theater, big screen, and the sound. I can't get it home,
and the theater experience too. Like
getting out the house.
Mm-hmm.
Other people are gonna be like, nah, okay, I'd rather pay $20 to sit at home and watch this.
Yeah, there's a couple of just different moments that are in theaters that you can't replicate.
Yeah.
The quote is, clearly Warner Media intends to sacrifice a considerable portion of their profitability of its movie studios division and that of its production partners and filmmakers to subsidize its HBO Max startup. As for AMC, we will do all in our power to ensure that Warner does not do so at our expense.
Wow, what dry snitching!
Oh my goodness.
What dry snitching! You're like, they're clearly just band-aiding something at the expense of the people that own the stocks and stuff. You guys look into this.
Wow.
Look at what snitchery.
Wow.
Didn't earlier this year, I don't know if it was Warner, but somebody released Trolls
Paramount.
2,
Paramount.
and it was like the most profitable thing that they've done in years.
1,000%.
But that was right at the height of the pandemic, and everybody was just fiending. HBO Max is more just like you get it with your subscription as opposed to, hey, here's a rent the movie for 24 hours type thing.
So
I think
is...
Disney did it the worst with their $30 Mulan thing.
Yeah.
That thing was $15 for standard def and like $20 for high def. They could have made quite a bit of a little nugget.
That boy was not worth the 30 ball.
And
I watched it with, what, 4 brothers?
And on top of that, you already needed to be on Disney Plus, so you needed that subscription on top of your in purchase.
Yeah.
So you couldn't even. So you're spending essentially at bare minimum $38 to do this. Like, no. I think that's where they really f***ed up. If they would have released it like on all platforms, $30, maybe they would have did better. But 30 is still kind of high for a film.
Yeah.
That you're just like. But if you've got like 5 people at the home, 4 or 5 people, it's whatever. It's
Still
$7
not worth
each.
it. Still not worth it.
It's basically the price of a ticket at that point.
Still not worth it.
Okay, understandable. You didn't like the movie.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said it's worth the $30. I have
Did
my
you like the
feelings about
movie?
it. That's a complicated question.
It's really not.
really
though.
not. It's really not.
It's really a yes or no.
absolutely is.
It's
It is.
Okay, you know what else is a complicated question? Does the currency matter in Bleach? Yes or no?
I'm just saying because I can't separate my love for the original to objectively critique this.
No, I can't.
There's some good. Have you seen it?
I can't for Lion King.
Okay, I'm about to say. Well, that's a whole different.
Oh,
story.
so now we're
because
patting-
that was great. That took away. That was dude. It's the faces. There's nothing. They would have been better with legit sock puppets.
Ooh. Damn.
Interesting.
There's some good stuff in Mulan.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything you can look at 100% bad stuff?
Yes.
What? Yeah, take your time. Go to another topic. Why
That TV.
Nope. It's got
Actually,
good
there
quality
are-
picture.
2 different little movie news tidbits that I forgot.
Mhm.
Mads Mikkelsen is replacing Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. Very good choice.
Yeah.
Arguably
got
a better
that face.
choice than Depp.
I mean,
I think
who's
that
watching this trash?
I mean, there is that
cares?
point. It is a very good point, DA. I'm just saying, for the casting, very solid choice. Am I going to watch the next movies? Fuck no.
I know I'll end up seeing them.
Peachy's dying.
Who's watching this trash? Oh man. Oh, that's good. Who's watching this trash? Like the news doesn't even matter because who's watching? Oh.
And then the Puerto Rico Arecibo Observatory, the radio telescope, which was prominently featured in GoldenEye for the final climactic scene, actually collapsed this past week.
That was big sad news.
Yeah. It was due for decommissioning, but still, like, there's an awesome part in the movie. Annoying level in the N64 game.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just sad day. I mean, just a cool looking structure. And then, actually, final little bit of news, not necessarily movie related. Elliot Page came out as trans recently, which seemed to be, like, I don't know, just like from media that they've been in, like, it just seemed to be the case. like kind of more leaning to it. But yeah, they officially came out as a trans man, wants to use he and him pronouns. And yeah, congrats to them for having came out. Sorry.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think this might be the most famous person to come out as trans. And I think it's going to be very good for people that have that type of fear and need that courage.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I don't want to really equate it to that, but just like with the Me Too stuff, there's years and decades of stuff going on, and people are too afraid to speak out until they see other people doing the same, and then they get that courage. Something like Elliot Page will allow a lot of these trans children, teens, what have you, to come out as the thing that they really want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a good move. And it was also quite a few. There was very little like, you mean she and her? No. There was absolutely that stuff. But usually with something like this, you would get a ton more. I think it was just more drowned out by all the positivity.
Yeah.
But I did see some real bad stuff.
Yeah, like I was like, as I was like looking at this, and just like looking at the news, like especially someone as prolific as far as just stuff that he's been in, Elliot Page, like looking at his past work, I'm just like, well, how am I supposed to look at this? Like, and it was just like a genuine question. I'm like, I don't know how I should look at this. Like, Juno.
Yeah, I was thinking something like, Ellie is actually a shorthand for Elliot, an acceptable shorthand. So would he be fine with that?
Mm-hmm.
Or would it just be like, I don't want anything to do with my past self,
including Beyond Two Souls?
That's another thing I wanted to bring up, where like he has a sex scene as a woman in that game. But someone
also, they've already come out and said not him, I'm talking about the production company behind this show. The people behind the Umbrella Academy have already said that he intends to continue to reprise his role as Vanya.
Yes, and someone in like, I think I read that and was like reading comments in that, and someone brought up a very good point that I'm like, oh, like just in like this should have been a duh moment, like I should have thought of this before, but like they're like, cis people play trans characters all the time.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
And it's just like,
they're actors.
You know what? That makes a whole lot of sense. Like,
straight people play gay people. Gay people play straight people. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's like
white people play black people.
Yeah, he played
British
a woman.
people play Americans. It's acting. It's acting.
Yeah, exactly. He played a woman in those past roles in past movies. Boom, bam, done. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right, simple enough. And just it is that simple.
It really is just that simple.
Yeah.
There is nothing to question, nothing to see here, folks. Move along.
Yeah, just people like know what they want to be. Let them be what they want to be.
Yeah,
and I have no problems with it. Like a stunningly, to me, amazing example to look at as far as like a person who came out as trans, is going through the transition, is Nowacking, Jesse Nowak.
Oh yeah,
who used to be Jessica from he used to play the police girl in Hellsing Abridged and various other abridging roles where he played females. At this point in his transition, his voice is a lot deeper, so like some of those roles I'm not sure if he could reach anymore.
Absolutely not.
But just how happy he is now. If you follow him on Twitter, one, he had surgery to remove his old breasts, and what have you. And he's like fully into the transition now where he has enough testosterone where he has facial hair and like what have you. And basically every single one of his pictures, he is shirtless.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like
hashtag let's get it.
Yeah, he is just so positive and happy, and like he is spreading awareness as far as just like what the transition is like, and just like his process through it. Like to me, like if anyone feels that maybe maybe feels that way. Like, I don't know exactly how to phrase that. Like, if you're feeling that you might be trans or just like what that process is like, I would highly recommend following Nowacking. Very
They
positive
had a
role model.
YouTube channel where they were chronicling all the transitioning stuff and the growing of the hair and the everything, and it was just like step by step everything. It's very informative.
Yeah, and like he's like a lot of times too. It's like when you're working out where it's like you don't see the progress day by day, but then like for these past couple of years, he's been like looking at a year past and then looking at like a current picture, and it is like you can see the difference. But yeah, let's see what else do we got here. Got a little bit of gaming news.
Are we talking about Mayweather?
What happened with Mayweather?
He's gonna get murdered. It's just gonna be it's just gonna be a travesty. This is just it's publicity for both of them, but the man's gonna be murdered. It's either gonna be an Ali stomp fest where he's just like bobbing and weaving all through this boy, or he's just gonna punch him once
Is
and
he
he's
fighting
gonna explode.
Tyson?
No.
Okay.
Logan Paul.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
This is actually happening.
He's gonna murder him.
Yep.
February 21st or whatever it is. I don't want to see.
Oh.
Bro, it was already bad with Lil Nate getting destroyed. Now he's got a big head like, I can destroy black people. I'm the black person killer. Well, it's a different person. That was Jake Paul. Oh, it was? Yeah. Oh, boy. So he's got even less of a chance. Wait, didn't he fight KSI? Yeah. Or was that also? I think that was Logan. Okay, so they just got a track record of fighting.
Either way, he's going to be fighting one of the most prolific boxers.
That's all right. He called out and said that he could take on Conor McGregor.
I do not want to see. This is just pure publicity thing, but it's just like this man is going to be murdered. It's a child fighting a man. I don't want to see this. This is stupid. What are you doing? It's legit that.
And the stupid thing is too, he's just gonna get paid a lot of money
to
get his ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Even though, dude, Nate Robinson is done for the year. Just don't even go on Twitter. Don't do a tweet. Don't go out in public. No Facebook. Nothing. Don't like a single YouTube video. Nothing.
You know for a fact he's going to go dark for a year. He's going to pop back up like a year later like, hey, everybody, how's it going? And there's going to be like 3,000 Twitter profiles that have just been waiting and are just going to spam that fucking picture to him.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, you finally woke up?
BG's already ready.
How is that not?
He's got that draft saved. Oh boy. In video game news, we got Persona 5 Strikers official English release date.
Oh, is Royal here?
Yeah.
Okay.
In here.
No, not you. I'm talking about the Royal we own. Is it in the house? Yeah, get that to me. I want to play Royal. Yep. Oh, sorry. Somewhere.
But yes, I finished up Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Not as happy with it as I would have liked.
Really?
What took it away from you? I'm curious.
It is kind of an Elseworld story.
Yes, it is.
Yay!
So that took it away from you. You wanted it to be a tie-in directly to...
It was marketed as a prequel, and that's what I was expecting.
It is a prequel.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
It's an AU prequel because it introduces time junk.
Yes.
No, that's trash. That's trash. Yeah. Get it out of here. Yeah, not a
so,
I dig it, Mike. I dig it.
So that disappointed me. However, all the characters are great. The gameplay is fucking fun. So, like, it goes down to, like, a 7 or 8 where it would have been, like, a 9 for me.
That makes sense.
Like, that's the only detractor. Everything else about the game is fantastic. And, like, I will say, with the Elseworlds thing, like, there are certain characters that interacted that were not possible if it were just a plain prequel, which was fun. But again, it's like, at the end of the day, it's like all the stuff that happens, I'm like, well, none of this means anything for Breath of the Wild and then Breath of the Wild 2, which is unfortunate. So there's that. But yeah, the Muso scratch has been itched until February, and then we get Persona 5 Strikers.
Ooh, I cannot wait for that. I played that demo like 3 or 4 times. It's like a stage and a half, and that's it. And I've played it.
And the only way you were able to play that demo is by switching your Switch to Japanese, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. Let's see. And then in Nintendo just fucking
doing the right thing for once. Finally.
No
fun allowed.
So in the continued,
they giving y'all so much fun.
Seriously.
In the continued,
how much more do people want? They've given them so much. Chill out, people. Oh, I want. No. You need to earn this. And they're not earning it. They're too entitled. Let us play our game. No. How about no?
In the continued controversy of the Smash community butting heads with Nintendo, and this wasn't even really the Smash community. This was the Splatoon 2 community.
No, they got too big of a head. Legit.
So there was a tournament that was happening for Splatoon 2, and this was the finals of this tournament, was going to be live streamed by Nintendo themselves. And Nintendo Versus, which is like their air quotes competitive gaming division. 30% of the teams that were entering named their teams, because you can name your teams whatever you want.
Oh.
Team names that were in support of the Smash community. So there were some free melees and some save smashes variants in their names. Nintendo canceled the live stream.
Yeah.
Because of it.
I understand what they were doing. The Splatoon people. You got too big headed.
But at the same time,
absolutely not.
It wasn't something that was offensive or even not in Nintendo's interest.
They were just like, we're not trying to see this, because every single,
but for why not?
Every single tweet that they put out, every single Facebook post, everything is just free Melee, free Smash, blah blah blah, and they're probably just sick of it. Just go, okay, that's how you want to play it. We done here.
That's so petty though.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
That is the exact word.
That's Nintendo, homie.
It is, because like, to a degree, for the Smash tournaments, there is a argument, in the loosest of terms, you can be made about Slippy and using pirated software, what have you. There is a argument, and a legal argument at that, for that. This is fucking petty and censorship. That is all this is.
Yep.
There wasn't any offensive names, there wasn't profanity, there wasn't swear words, there wasn't sexual things, adult things in the names. It was literally
nothing that wasn't E for everyone.
Exactly. It was just names in support of a community. And Nintendo just said...
And not even a controversial community like Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. It is a community that is
that.
super supportive of one of your biggest selling games of all time, series of all time.
Nope.
And they just said, no, fuck you.
Kick rocks.
Petty is the best word for it.
Luigi taunt.
Really. Just
yeah, it is.
No, it 100% is. I saw that and went, But yeah, I see both sides of the arguments of just I don't know what they were trying to accomplish. I understand them going, this will get their attention, or at least just like, let's show our support so that they can, while the commentaries are just like, oh, team free Melee, they're out there, and then people see that, people who don't know about the whole free Melee thing, they go online, support bills, blah blah blah, and the channel just like, no, screw that. This is how you want to play this. We ain't got to do it. But then other people stepped in and just like, we're gonna host a tournament. We're gonna raise some money. Tournament still goes on. I think it finished up today. It was either today or
Here's
yesterday.
the problem, though. So you say like, oh, like they don't want the commentators and stuff to see that. The next Nintendo Direct.
Oh yeah. Yep.
The chat. They're gonna have to disable the chat because the chat is
they're
going
really
to
about to just become China.
Entirely be free Melee save Smash, free Melee save Smash. The entire chat is going to be that.
People are just
Any
gonna
video
name
that they
themselves
release,
Flippy.
they have to disable the comments because the comments, I've even seen it in recent videos, the comments are free Melee, save Smash.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to silence this. And all this is doing is just making the people that are affected by this scream louder. That's all that they're doing.
But then we just get bigger soundproof room.
Yep.
We just get bigger hands for holes in our ears.
Yeah.
There's two ways that this can go down. They either acquiesce to everything that they want, and then that shows people that if you complain enough, you get Melina, or they just go, no, we don't need to do this. There's no benefit in that for us.
Hungry Box put out a great video recently. Like, his big thing is he just wants an answer. Either Nintendo tells the Smash community to fuck off, and they do their own thing, or they actually support them. Like, the halfway stuff.
That wishy-washy take back stuff.
Like, the Smash community's sick of it.
I'm saying this. Nintendo could hire the dude that did the mod and sell Melee online $10.
They could.
And people would legit buy it.
Mm-hmm. I would. Easily.
But they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
So yeah, there's that. The last little bit of news that I have, how are you guys current in My Hero?
My Hero, yes I am. Yes I am.
You read the chapter came out.
Yes I did. Yes I did.
It's what are we doing here?
Hey, that chapter was
Don't say it.
I like how you knew where I was going. 4 syllables before I said
Stop!
it.
Don't! Oh boy.
That's terrible. I'm thinking that like back-to-back DBZ My Hero might be the worst thing in My Hero.
I will say, I liked the reactions to the name. The villains in particular. Where they're just like, dude, that's fucking tacky. I did enjoy that.
The name itself isn't terrible. The preamble to it was terrible.
Yes.
And a little bit of the aftermath was terrible.
It's like things, at least in the most recent chapter. By the way, spoilers for the recent chapter of My Hero Academia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had enough time. I liked the Fropey style that I enjoyed. So here's my question to you guys. I have mixed feelings about Mirio's return.
I don't care. That's my feelings.
And he loves Mirio.
He's like top 5 character. I do not care because it's too late. Because number one, it was shown Aizawa was right there as he was getting healed. Why did it take so long for you to get here? And they just went, "Oh, he was healed. Thanks a lot, Eri." And that's all they said about it.
I don't know if that was her.
Here.
I don't know if that was her healing him. I think that was just her like wiping the tears away.
No, she said, "This is what I've been training for." And
yes, but
he doesn't know if it's that exact moment where he.
I can only assume.
I would assume not because of when he arrived.
I would assume so.
He clearly went back to the agency for something. Because he said no. He didn't go back to the agency. He just said Third Night Eye's agency was close.
They just said they've been monitoring certain villain hideouts or something. So my mixed feelings are, one, I'm extremely happy he's back, and I loved his reveal at the end of last chapter. Too soon.
Way too soon.
Too soon, not enough build up, too much has been going on. Too many revelations. This is not the moment.
Yeah,
it should have been.
It's just one moment in a series of 30 moments.
Yes. Like, the only glimpse that we've gotten that Eri has been training was last chapter. I'm fairly certain. I don't think it's even been mentioned.
I think it was mentioned that they were trying to help her handle her quirk or something like that. Like after she came.
I remember the copy dude. When they first explained it, like, okay, here are the types of quirks. I think that was about it.
Yeah, he couldn't do it because it was a storage quirk.
Yeah, and I think they mentioned stuff about, hey, we're gonna work on this.
Yeah, it's just like I would have like I wanted to see more of her getting a handle on her powers before that. Even just like the whole thing, like even if it was a tiny bit, the whole thing was
trying
like
to fail.
Yeah,
like doing it on a chicken, and it'll be like half of it is just a chicken, and the other half is a yolk. And like you're getting it, just train a little bit more to not kill
exactly.
me.
And
Bro,
then,
that's
like,
pretty morbid.
Yeah, it is.
For some
And that
7-year-old
yeah,
kid.
I don't want to do this to you, Mirio. And him going, no, whatever you do is fine.
Because like that was my big thing, where it's just like keep that part of it, where like his whole thing was just like, I know you're still trying, but we need to do this now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this mixed feelings about his return. So was it you or one of your brothers who thought he was going to turn evil?
Oh, I did. I still do.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing that's going to stop that until it doesn't
The end.
until the end, or he dies.
He works better as an antagonist, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, when that happened, I told this to BG. I went, oh, Mirio. And that was my reaction. I'm like, that shouldn't be my reaction.
For the return.
For the return of Mirio. And then he did like 1.5 things this chapter. They showed the flashback, and then it was dynamite. The attention shifted already. It's trash.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, well,
Yeah, like
I know
that's all
immediately.
people gonna be talking about.
Yeah, that's the push we be talking about. How do y'all not see this?
And that MFing popularity poll, dude,
Gross.
disgusting. Legitimately, what? Bakugo, just almost doubling casually, no problem. You got your top 3. I'm not watching that new movie.
Combined, Deku and Todoroki did not have the votes of Bakugo.
I am legit not watching that movie. I don't care. You're not getting me in
But
that
the
theater.
three musketeers and
Suck balls. Look at that 20th place. Tell me that's not the most ridiculous you've
492.
It's disgusting. It is disgusting.
There's not a woman in the top 10. Shindo, who gives a about him?
Why?
Kirishima still there.
You know why? Shut up. You know why.
Hawks, I'm so glad he dead. Get him out of here or dying or whatever.
This list is terrible.
But Bakugo is best boy.
But Baku, shut up.
Bakugo.
I don't know what they're doing. Miracle is the
What if it's Zero above Toga?
she's the hypest. I'm sitting there like, okay,
Where's Twice?
there is no Twice.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, he's dead.
People don't like him.
Get him out of here.
People don't
Dude, what is this list? Who is Denki?
Kaminari.
Yeah.
Who was?
Yeah, Electric Ray has a higher rating. Yeah.
Kaminari does nothing.
Nope, he's comic
did.
relief, man.
4 panels.
Comic relief, man.
So was Twice.
It's
Nope.
ridiculous. I think this is the worst list.
Now,
No, there's no think about it.
This is the
It's
Japanese
terrible.
one, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Miracle being 20th is legitimately angering.
There are probably 3 amazing moments in My Hero, and that is one. How do you not give
She's
her
so great.
above at least 12? Yaoyorozu as the highest woman for what point?
Present Mike Steele.
Titty window.
It's because, she was the leader recently.
This list is
Titty window.
Dude,
No,
it
you might
doesn't
be right.
matter because if we looking at Ida done.
He said Bakugo.
Ida hasn't done
No,
shit.
I'm sure that. Those,
Yeah, I know.
But still,
Ida done.
this is ridiculous. I hate this. 2 of those top 3, top 10. It's like one person deserves to be there.
maybe 2.
Who are
Maybe
the 2?
3. Maybe Aizawa. Definitely Endeavor. Not as in he's a top 10 character, but he deserves to be in the top 10.
I mean,
And maybe Shigaraki. Because he had his villains here. Yeah. Those are the 3 I can look at and go, those are the... Kirishima, get him out of here. Hawks, he's terrible. I don't care about him.
Bakugo, Todoroki, no.
Todoroki does nothing. He's like the stand-in for development to funnel through.
Damn.
Oh, why is Endeavor getting development? Todoroki. Oh, why is the Flame Dude, even like getting development?
Dabi.
Todoroki.
Disgusting.
What is Todoroki developing? Oh, nothing.
Series. This is terrible. This is not helping my feelings towards my hero.
Oh,
if this is how people feel about this, I'm not even going to address you. If this is how people feel about this, what am I supposed to do here? I'm not even talking about Toga. There's no point in talking about Toga.
Toga is probably one of the most disgusting things I've seen in any of these lists.
Really?
17. She's an amazing woman. She's an amazing character. And her whole thing with Twice was fantastic. She is a great person. And her past was great. And her fight in the villain academia was great.
People ain't trying to hear that, though. They're trying to hear that Bakugo, Deku, Todoroki. Keep singing them songs. See where it gets you. The 3 Musketeers are here. This is what you want. Here it is.
You don't want nobody else, right?
He's riding to the trends. That's why Best Genius got the last shot of just like, I'm here, Best Genius. Because he was popular a while ago. Who gives a shit about Best Genius? I'm just here he is.
No. Bakugo Mentor.
That's all.
He come through. I was waiting on you for my name.
This is disgusting.
Bakugo is just a placeholder. 14,000 people is liking this.
So
I could just say
Amber has it right. Amber has it right, though. This is probably just a how many thirsty bitches can vote per character.
I'll say this. I have been saying Kirishima him since basically the 3rd poll. Get him out of here.
I like Umbrella.
Yes.
I like that dub moment is fantastic.
Sure. Top 10? No.
In that moment, yes, because I also like his
Absolutely
fight
not.
with
Absolutely
that whole little arc with the Mafia arc. I know you don't like it, but I really like that fight, and I believe he deserved top 10 back then. And that's it.
Nope.
And that's it. Nope. I don't care. People like him because he's Bakugo's little butt boy. I don't know. Get that out of here.
Bakugo's little butt boy. Did you actually Bakugo's little butt boy?
That is half the fan art that I see.
Yes, it's queer baiting. It's just a bunch of queer baiting, are they?
Oh, if we titled episodes.
I want them to get together.
Oh boy. So since this arc is throwing everything at the kitchen sink, DA, how would you feel if they Gentle just came back too?
Dude, I would legit stop reading it. I'm like, you're not even trying anymore. You don't care. Why should I care?
They're all falling in the...
No, dude, I'm done. What are we doing here? Who cares?
You're well on your way to rehabilitation. She's in shadows, and then turn gentle criminal. No, gentle hero in chapter.
And then the next chapter is just another Bakugo mode overshadowing them.
Because we know why you're really here.
He reflects an explosion off of one of the rubber barriers. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, and he's also just like, I gotta make as many explosions as I did before. Remember that feeling? I'm like, cares? You've already been shown doing like 8 explosions. I don't care. Oh, he's leveling up. Who gives a It's I
But it's my hero. It can't.
Yeah, my hero.
This would be like if it was just Luffy and Jiren. That's how I feel right now.
Luffy and Jiren.
I'm sick of him.
Yeah, it would just be like, why are they even?
If
Okay.
it's just the push. It's the push of Jiren. Just like it's too much. And I would, like I said, I would feel the exact same way if One Piece was just like Luffy and Jiren, because this is just Bakugo and Deku. It's too much.
Jinbei.
Oh, did I say Jiren?
Twice.
My
PG
goodness.
also
I
said
thought-
Jiren.
I thought it was like mixing it because he didn't care about them at all.
I kept saying Jiren.
Yeah.
Wow, they're what Jay,
You're so
Jay
flustered.
Like goodness. Jinbei. What Jiren to? Throw me there.
Jiren out here, man. He's doing some shit. He's transferring fucking different universes now, different realities.
But yeah, I'm just sick of it.
Yeah, the Jinbei push is also disgusting.
I'm just sick. I'm just big sick of it.
I was telling DA this. How amazing would it be if the 1000th chapter had Jinbei take a heel turn?
You said 1,000, and I just heard Blood War.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
1,000-year Blood War.
Oh, let's not do that. You might end up giving us clout. We don't understand nothing going on. Bleach fans are dumb.
Bleach fans are really, really bad.
So you're gonna need to explain this. Is this something
Just
different?
comments.
Oh, okay.
Just more comments.
Yeah.
People, just bad comments.
You guys already know about the DBZ Imran
The what?
or
You cut
Imran or whatever he
You
is.
cut out. I couldn't hear what you said.
DBZ Imran or Imran or whatever.
I think I've seen.
No, I have not.
So one of the people we revisited was named DBZ Imran, and he's
Yeah.
a big old Bleach boy.
Okay.
And he commented on our channel. He went to Twitter to rally his fans, and they all came to our channel. Big old Twitter thing, bro. I was talking to people for legit almost 2 hours,
blowing people away.
and I'm just like, just explain this to me. I don't care about
I'm
winning.
sick of them. I'm sick of talking to them. They only.
I never said that. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's obvious that they. No, it's not, because I ain't say that. Dude.
Yeah, Bleach fans are something else.
Meanwhile,
Something else.
you two are just like, oh, all these views and comments.
Is it worth it?
Dude, hashtag never forget where we came from.
Started in the mud, and we always will go back to the mud. That's our home.
We'll get a bath every now and then some girl will push us down.
No heat though.
Hey, it's coming. And when it does, oh, it's gonna be glorious. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired of people with Revisited going, did you even read and or watch the series? If we didn't, how are we making these points?
Logic in the internet is a very fickle thing.
Not even on
Fandom.
the internet. Fandom. Fandom is toxic no matter how well-meaning it is. Fandom is toxic.
Yeah, fans are dumb.
Because people feel like, I'm a fan of this, I have to defend my brand. It's my brand. It's mine. Meanwhile,
And I can understand that to a degree if you can defend it. But if you're just not listening to the person and just going, oh, I know what your argument is because it's the argument I've heard 1,000 times and you're wrong about it. No, that's not my argument. Oh, yes, it is.
it's exactly
I'm just gonna counter the argument that I've heard 1,000 times, but that's not what I'm saying.
It's bad.
No, dude, that's the thing though. And because it goes without saying for you two, but you just got to keep going through the hater bullshit because people are always going to be adhering to their fandom's epicenter, to defend it. But I mean, you two are usually in the right, so in the end, you'll get your own shit, and then it'll become a fandom war. And then
I would just love for somebody to. I would just love for somebody 5-10 years down the line when they've grown up a little bit to go back to those things and just go, "Wow, they were really right about this."
And I was being a baby.
And I was being a little piece of. But it won't happen.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, I need to start editing the last revisited we did. Couldn't do it because our power kept blinking out at an old house. Oh yeah. Apparently that was also installed wrong, and that.
What
That's
was?
fun.
You skipped out a little bit.
We were also the power. Whoever fixed it did a horrible job.
The one that fixed it like a week or two ago?
No, the one who did it a week or two ago did the good job. Remember, he was the one that said or did a horrible job, and we could have just caught fire.
Oh man, that's boring.
Oh, so like the thing that I mentioned with the power outage, that fix?
What did you mention?
The story where you guys talked about the power line exploding, that fix was done bad?
Oh yeah, that one was done bad.
Wow. Full circle. All right.
It just never stops. Well, it stops now.
To 200 more.
Yeah.
As soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm just like, that's a lot.
But here it
That's
goes.
a lot.
we're retiring. This is it. We're ending on a high.
It's actually not a lot. It's like 4 years.
That's probably more, just because like for a while we were going bi-weekly, and and then just holidays and other shit where we missed weeks, so it's probably been closer to 5.
The way I look at it is, I think we've been doing this for about 9.
We have.
I'm gonna be complaining about My Hero when I'm middle aged.
Bitch, you are middle aged.
Nah, we're all getting there.
Do we have any facts?
Oh yeah, 14 facts about the code. I was looking for facts about 200, but they're lame.
Why would you just do 200 facts about?
I tried that, but it was just 200. Oh, who cares? Who cares? That doesn't work as I tried. You want to see my history? I tried it. Don't look at my history.
Why wouldn't you do facts about Vision since we're 2200?
Fucking roasted.
We doing this or not? You want to do the facts?
No, you're fact man. Just like I was card man. Oh yeah, I bought some playing cards. Dude, when I was at Rite Aid, I was looking through. Oh, it's 14 facts about the code, by the way. I was looking through board games, and I was like, I want to play some in board games. He said 11.
Oh, this is about Vision.
Amazing. Meant to be.
Contacts can freeze into your cornea if a person goes out into the strong wind without goggles, according to Princeton University Outdoor Action Guides and Hypothermia and cold weather injuries.
That sounds awful.
That sounds really, really bad.
That sounds awful.
What would you have to do? Like blow dry your eye until it uncrystallizes?
But your eye, like the outer layer of your eyes is fluid. So I'm assuming there's like bondage with like you know.
There would be.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, do you blow dry it like melt?
Well, yeah, but like there's just the other side effect of you're blow drying your fucking eye.
This is very true.
There are multiple problems.
Come to this old friend.
Back again.
Like, who's gonna test that? Like, out of all of us, DA has the least to lose with one of his eyes.
Oh yeah, that'd be
what an experiment.
Yeah. I'd rock it.
Oh no, dude, no.
No, we're not playing that.
Oh, we're not?
That's Horrible. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
Oh.
Especially since it's basically just glass, so it just be frosting over and you couldn't even see as it's stuck in your eye. Dude, that sounds awful.
Oh my
that
God.
sounds like a legit nightmare.
You have to go to like an eye specialist.
Like, all right,
Like,
point me to the nearest hospital because I can't see.
Like, you would basically need to get LASIK.
Yeah.
Just like
your eye would be
slice
jacked.
a thin layer, like the whatever layer of your eye that the contact is attached to, it needs to be sliced off. Oh my God.
Bro, that sounds
Thank
terrible.
Christ, I have 20/20 vision just because.
Boy, get in there. High
Yeah.
fives.
Yes, I self-fived. Because I don't want to.
I heard the slap and I was legit confused for a hot second.
We just have
And I'm
that
like,
power.
What?
When could they do this?
Did I miss something?
I'm like, did they move in with Mike? No.
Please, he would never see us in that McMansion.
That Mick.
Mansion. Thank you.
You ever heard of a McMansion?
No.
Yeah, McMansions are like poorly built mansions, like budget mansions.
Okay. Like,
Yeah, look it up sometime.
I would just not even consider my house even that. Oh boy.
We'll be the judges of that.
True. I'm patching the holes.
You better get that house fucking looking good before we come, because we will roast you.
TBD.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this
I mean,
episode
I'm
of the podcast of stuff. 200
Fair.
episodes. We'll see if, I think, after this one, we'll start taking it seriously now, right?
Oh yeah. It's about time.
For sure.
I'll give that chance.
All right. We will see you next week.
Later.